welcome to Titanium Talar Tarot, and today I'll be doing your reading for Capricorn, okay? This is for any placements of Cap you have in your chart. If you do, great. If not, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswasher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a crosswasher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. I might snitch, though, so be mindful. And with that, I'll mention I'm using Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. I also will mention when it's time for you to utilize your own intuition. And with that being said, let's get into the cards. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cappies, please come forward and share what we should expect, because I have 3 placements of Cappy in my chart. Please come forward and share. And we have the 7 of Autumn with the release card and the King of Autumn and the Dreamer and the Ego and the Sun and 3 of Autumn, 5 of Winter, 8 of Spring, no, 8 of Autumn, 9 of Spring, so that you can reach the Chariot, which follows the 10 of Autumn, which might lead you to the 8 of Summer, which will definitely lead you to a 6 of Autumn. It's like, what's she talking about? Let me explain. So, we start off with the 7 of Autumn, which is the 7 of Pentacles, which says, have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time and money. So this is where you currently find yourself, or this is where the person that you're dealing with currently finds themselves. So whatever it is just saying that there is a moment of patience needing to be had, a waiting period that needs to happen. Then you have the release card. Now the release card is the Death card in this deck, which is Scorpionic energy, which talks of let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. So this, I don't know what what is suggested that you let go of, but you should let go of something. Of what is up to you, but you should it is suggested that you let go of something. Then you have the King of Autumn. Now the King of Autumn is a compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted individual. So be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. What stood out to me, generally I noticed that this card, he's very well dressed. And usually the King of Autumn is a very harsh, very cold, very methodical individual. But in this card, he looks a bit more like the French princes who are a little more ornately decorated and stuff like that. A little more feminine in their attire or in their way of being, you know. But I must say that he does have a very boss-like attitude. He's like, I'm gonna take my place and I don't care who says what. Yeah, it's like he is taking the space he needs to take. Even though his chair, which is like draped in gold, it seems, takes more space. And on top of that, he has his cap, and that takes even more space. You know, I'm just like, he seems like a pretty fit guy, pretty healthy, with not a lot of extra fat on him. He looks pretty lean. That's the better word. He looks pretty lean, and so, but he still takes up space. Although it might just be and also he's wearing a glove on one hand and not on the other. I don't know what that means. could be that he has a very official look on his face when he's talking to others, and when it's only him and his family, he's a little more open and honest, seeing as he doesn't have something covering his hand, and his hand is like not really, kind of covered by the cloak, but not that much. I don't know if you can see it, like that hand, or no, the other hand. Yeah. Anyway, then you have the Dreamer. Now the Dreamer is the Fool card in this deck, which is talking of embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. Ooh, trusting yourself. Doing some, maybe this is in reference to the King of Autumn, which is in your suit of, in your suit, my lovely Capricorns. I myself have three placements of Cappy in my chart. So this might be telling your Capricorn side, well, this is basically telling your Capricorn side, loosen up, have fun, go out, play. Then we have the Ego card, which is the Devil card in this deck, which is Capricorn energy. Though this basically means that you're being obsessed with something. You're obsessed with what? I have no idea, but you're obsessed. See, because the Ego card talks of the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Obsession! But I feel like this obsession is leading you to the Sun. And the Sun card is Leo energy, which talks of plans that work out perfectly. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Gratitude for the blessings of life. Yeah. Very good. Then, so you're obsessed about what you're doing, and that is leading you to have fun. And that fun is leading you to something to follow. Well, because you're having so much fun, you're going to follow your passion when it comes to your career. By being the best at what you do, and by being compensated for your creative talents, because who would want to be compensated for their creative talents? I mean, come on. To do what you love all day and all night, who wouldn't want that? But for some reason, there is the Five of Winter, which would be the Five of Swords, that's popping up. Now, wow. Alright, so this might be taking some energy from me, my gorgeous Cappies, gorgeous fellow Cappies. So the Five of Winter talks about walk away from dishonest association. Realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that is not worth the effort. So you are happy, you're having fun doing what you do, and then one day, no more fun, no more enjoyment in what you're doing. And so then you're like, okay, back to the drawing board. What must I do? And that is exactly what you're going to do with the Eight of Autumn. Right? And the Eight of Autumn, right, talks about do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. Very nice. Yes. Now, after that, okay, you have the Nine of Wands, which would be the Nine of Spring, which talks about protect the fruits of your labor. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Yes. Yep. Environmental conservation. So, after going back to school, I feel like if you don't protect the fruit of your labor. If you don't give it enough importance, I feel like you might lose a bit of what you did. But if you want to continue with the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, and talks of success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. If you want this, alright, if you want to achieve this, while you're experiencing the 9 of Spring, right, you have to think happy thoughts, you have to think positive thoughts, in order for you to go towards happy, positive, forward movement. Right? Because once you get into that alley, that vibrational alleyway, if you get on that vibration wavelength, okay, then it will be much easier for you to tap into your 10 of Autumn. Now, the 10 of Autumn talks of take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments, or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Yes, that is awesome. Okay, then we have the 8 of Summer. Now, the 8 of Summer, okay, talks of the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Yay. So, I feel like you've reached a place, you're like, okay, I've got all this stuff, now what? And then you're like, oh, but I have this, I have material abundance, but there's something that is still missing. And then you go looking for it, and you find it in the 6 of Autumn. Now, the 6 of Autumn would be the 6 of Pentacles, which would be the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected talent, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. Yes. So, my gorgeous Cappies, this is a very awesome reading. I mean, there are some less than favorable moments, but that is life. C'est la vie. What do you want me to do, right? It is what it is. So, my gorgeous and fellow Cappies, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment. I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Cappies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!